Bruh. This is probably the most hyped up week. This is probably more hyped up than the Sunday night football game or the Monday night football game. Chiefs versus Bills. You know, we always look forward to seeing them play each other. Now, I will say, I know my stats, so typically I know that in the regular season, the Bills typically beat the Chiefs. We know that. But in the playoffs, and I think I saw the stat, the playoffs, we're 4-0 against the Bills. So the Bills, you know, no matter what happens here today, you guys celebrate, you know, when it doesn't matter. We celebrate when it does matter. I don't care, Bills fans. Now Josh Allen is my fantasy quarterback, as you know, so I do need him to do well for fantasy purposes. But when it comes to it, he's the enemy, and they're gonna lose in the playoffs. I had a friend text, and you know, just because they won the other night, they beat the Chiefs. She was like, "Oh, Bills 2026," and I was like, "Sorry, hon, they're losing in the playoffs." And I don't really care about Bills fans. I don't care what you guys got to say, really. Yeah, without further ado, let's start it. Chiefs versus Bills. No matter what happens, Bills. No matter what happens, Bills, you still got to prove it to us in the playoffs. So let's go.
For Buffalo since Freddie Jackson in 09.
And he didn't play in the fourth quarter.
Not a single snap. Not a single handle. As this one comes back over to Shakir with a little wiggle and a first down for Buffalo.
Got him.
They come down from 19 down to start the fourth against the Giants, and they were 8 down against Houston in the fourth. What a win. Here's Cook. A little stiff arm to get free.
Yeah, we got to go on him too.
Down the sideline on a first down.
Move the back out, see if it's man-to-man or zone. Get to the right play.
The back is Ty Johnson, who takes the pass and picks up the first. He's down to the Kansas City 25 with 17 seconds left. Here it's a 3rd and 8. And Allen throws wide open.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Where's Chris Jones at? What's going on?
3rd and 8.
Okay, Chris Jones, I think, is somewhere up here.
And Allen throws.
Did you fall? Like, dude, did you trip over your own cleats or something where your lace is not tied? And you, number 6. What are you doing watching him, bro? Like, how did you not see that? Your ass should have, as soon as you saw the ball going to him, your ass should have been dashing at him. What are you doing? And like and now you're looking at him playing hopscotch as he goes to the touchdown.
It's Kincaid and a Buffalo touchdown.
Whoever would have thought in reality the Chiefs are pissing me off more than the Bears would be. Wow. The tables have turned. Look at him emoting.
You're going to watch Tranquil's man-to-man. They did the motion to see if it's man, and then Tranquil falls down. It's a great route by Kincaid using his leverage against him right here. I'm going to go in. Nope. And then the ground turf got
and the dude totally fell. Like, what the fuck?
Go in. Nope.
23. What happened, bro? Tie your shoes, bro. I see it. Tie your shoes, man.
Whatever. And then the ground turf got you.
You remember the AFC title?
What you doing? All right, Patrick, your field goal. Let's go. Take the field.
Holmes goes sideline, and it sails over the head of Rashee Rice. New York, where the Bills are already up 7-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's it, huh? First offensive drive. Come on, Patrick, pick it up, bro. You're playing against the Bills. We need to win this game.
There's a handoff to Cook. Cook has 9 yards. The Bills drove 84 yards. Need to get to the Chiefs 45. That's Dalton.
Damn, good D, good tackle, good
2
tackle.
yards short. Got a little decision here early in this game. With Allen taking it 27 yards for the winning touchdown.
Yeah.
This is 4th and 2 here. Allen with time. Fires it. And it's incomplete. Nice job breaking it up by Cook.
All right, 60 corralled it. Let's go.
But a big play by the defense to hold them on 4 downs.
Let's go, Mahomes.
Get the ball near midfield,
Let's
and
go
there's
to
a connection.
Let's go, Rashee.
Rice. Look at that.
Yeah,
Start and stop.
Yeah, run out.
Kind of cool formation there that he brought.
Rice with 16 catches in his first 2 games back. You mentioned Worthy. Here's Worthy.
Let's go, Worthy.
Bouncing off a hit. Picking up 8 yards. They've got some superheroes on this team. Provided by Nationwide.
He said they got some superheroes on this
First and goal
team.
for Kansas City. Mahomes is wide to the left. Rice is going to take the snap and keep it. Rice runs in almost, untouched. For the.
I like how they're using Rashee Rice as a receiver and like low-key a running back this season. I mean, I have him in fantasy, so it only like ups his value. But I love to see it, Chiefs. Again, keep getting crafty. I like the crafty, unexpected plays. I didn't know if they were going to pass to Mahomes either. You know what I'm saying? He was lined up as a receiver. So yeah, I like these plays, Reed. Keep it up, Reed.
Touchdown.
AR.
How about that?
Austin Reeves, Andy Reid.
Pressure. Got it away. And that's Keon Coleman with a catch for about 6. 3rd down.
Who's going to be the spy right here? Usually it's the guy up in the line. He's going to watch Josh.
3rd and 4. He's got time now trying to use his legs, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, make him punt it, right? Yeah. Give him the ball. Redbird's doing this motherfucker.
Turns around, he's got to pull right on him. And it's Benford getting the sack coming up from the secondary. Here's a 2nd and 16. Right down the middle. He's got him. It's Rice again.
Go Rice.
Multiple ways, Jim. Impressive.
Hunt with a lane.
Kareem Hunt, let's go.
And a first down, and gallops for about 13. Kelsey has not been targeted so far. This one goes to
Kelsey,
Worthy.
no targets, huh?
He's going to be about 4 or 5.
Mahomes, no targets to your favorite receiver, bro? Or not your favorite receiver, but your your top tight end. What's going on? What's going on, Mahomes?
Yards short of the first.
What's up with that?
Off the right hash. Ariza on the hold, and Butker's kick. Dead center.
Go kick.
Team to honestly, I think, to focus on beating the Chiefs.
They work well together, that's for sure. Here's 1st and 10. As little shovel pass is there for a Hogs.
That was nice. Man, that's nice. The way he just tosses it so casually. That's something you just do in backyard football. The fact that he just does that so casually in the NFL, I'll give him his credit, Josh Allen. That is nice. You are a nice ass quarterback.
9-yard line.
Mahomes is better, and he's beating you to prove it. But you're nice as fuck too, and you got your MVP. But Mahomes is better.
Stands right in the pocket.
But you're good too.
Finds the man in space, and here he
goes. Nice pass.
Kincaid down to the 9-yard line and out of.
Hey, what's going on? We gotta stop it. Why is he so open like a store?
Stands right in the pocket.
So he throws it down. Okay, he beat his coverage. I'm not really mad at him because he beat you. He beat whoever this is. This isn't really on your fault. You're trying to make up for it. He beats you guys. And where's the help at? The help comes late. You're like jogging, bro. You need to be. See these two. They need to be dashing to him. They're like jogging to him. They need to pick it up.
Here he goes.
They're like jogging to him. Nah, bro.
Down to the 9-yard line.
He gained too much yardage, bro. Those were the safeties. The safeties and linebackers were just too slow, bro. And then I don't know. They just were jogging to him. No, run your ass to him. I hope that the defensive coordinator pulled them aside and lift their ass up for that. Jogging on a live play against the Bills. Are you fucking serious?
Out of bounds.
I'm glad I caught that on camera too.
For Kansas City, not allowing substitutions. Smart.
Handoff. Touchdown. Yeah. Touchdown untouched for Buffalo. Running behind David Edwards, their fine left guard. 3-yard touchdown run for Johnson. His first touchdown of the season.
By this offense going no huddle. Just a simple inside zone to the left. But the no huddle was the secret here. It kept Kansas City in the same personnel grouping. And the last thing Steve Spagnuolo wants, you can play man-to-man all day until you put someone like Bowers out on the field. Same for Kansas City, getting everyone healthy.
2nd and 3, it's Rice. And he easily trots away from one defender and picks up a first down. Quick pass, broken up.
Why, Mahomes? Why? Okay, look at why? That was too soon. You didn't get. Why not him? Why? Who is this Worthy? Whoever's open. Why not him? Why pass it to someone who's in the side of 3 people? Kelsey hasn't even made himself open yet. This guy's wide open right here, Mahomes. And then you pass it to the one guy who literally already has his coverage on him. Literally, the coverage season, he's already motioning to slap it out. Mahomes, bro. Yeah, you got to pat. What about Worthy? He's wide open. That's why. And Worthy, respectfully, you threw your hands up, Worthy. Mahomes does got to get the ball to you more. I will say that. Mahomes does got to get the ball to you more, especially when you're wide open like this. You're taking it down. You're taking it down at least 10, 15 more yards, if not a TD. I can't tell if there's coverage back here or not, or if they're all focused up here. But you could run this in for a potential TD. Mahomes, you got to see him open, bro. You got to evaluate the field more. He's wide open. The fastest player on the team is wide open, bro.
Broken up by Bishop.
He
was able to defend against Rashee Rice, and just like
the Chiefs. Don't look around like that. Don't look around like that, bro. Worthy was open, and you neglected him.
Chiefs defense did. Well, the Bills defense makes the stop on 4th and short. One of the sub-stories of this game is the 2 4th-down stops, one each. As Cook slides past the first wave and gets down to the 43. And it was Gilliam again who helped clear the path. Marvin calling the game on national radio. Here's a 1st and 10. Down the field, open man. Who else? Another tight end. This time it's Knox.
Remember, they didn't get the tush push last year in some big key areas.
Here is Killian pushing his quarterback.
That was a TD. I saw it.
And still no signal. Got it. I did too. And Josh looks up at the monitor. Look at Gilliam.
Well, my fantasy, but irritating to watch. Didn't have it on my team.
Didn't look like it there. This is the one right here.
That right there is close. You could make an argument that touched the front of that line.
But that was such a huge moment.
You know, last year in the AFC Championship, they tried this 5 times, and they went always to the left side. That's a touchdown. They've just called it a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Patrick Mahomes is the standard in these situations still.
2nd and 4. On the run, he's got Kelsey for the first time. And Travis tackle from behind.
You know Kelsey will find a way to get open.
That went for 20. Now going for the
deep
Mahomes,
ball. Let's go.
He's open. It's Hollywood.
Let's go HBO.
And
that's
they
a TD,
don't
right?
give him the touchdown. They say he's a foot out to Hollywood Brown.
All right,
wow,
Mahomes.
that was smart.
Your
by
offense.
The way,
Let's go.
Calling that timeout, getting big people in the field. Did he get in? No.
Nah, he's down.
That was a perfect call.
How long did that take, by the way, for them to just go the length of the field?
3 plays.
Do you think they can go pretty far in a short amount of time? Have you ever seen that happen before?
No. But with this team, yeah.
13 seconds.
In this matchup, yeah.
They've gotten down the field a little bit.
The greatest divisional game probably of all time in the NFL annals, and one of the great games you'll ever see. The 42-36 game is what you're talking about, but
still going to be a pass. Mahomes knows if he extends the play, eventually he's got to let it go.
Here he goes, looking left, back in the end zone, and incomplete.
Damn.
Trying to get it to Kelsey, and Bishop again.
Yeah, that was a bad play. I think they saw that coming, Mahomes, and then you didn't give, like, you threw it kind of behind Kelsey. I get you were probably compensating for the coverage around him. But yeah, I don't know. That was too smothered.
Look a little shaky going to the sideline.
I'll take some points over 9.
Field goal, chip shot, good by Butker.
We'll take it.
Rolling, thinking about it, now releasing, and it's incomplete. And guess what? It was Bishop again.
Why? I can't see the other receivers, Mahomes.
Rolling.
Oh, he had to get it out. That's why he was getting pressured. Okay, I don't blame him. He was getting pressured. He just had to throw it. He was just trying to throw it.
Now.
See, he was contested though. The coverage was on him, but I get it. Mahomes had to get rid of it. But it's just ugly to see. Like, you don't like seeing plays like that, like rushed plays. Bro.
Releasing,
almost
and
fixed.
It's incomplete. And guess what? It was Bishop again. Lined up against Torrance. 3rd and 2, and Allen keeps it. They have not had many design runs for Allen this year like they did a season ago. Just a couple of them, but
Josh Allen's legs in big games the same way.
2nd and 7. He's got time. He's got his target.
Got a
flag down in the secondary as Kincaid makes another reception.
Don't just go create backyard football. You called it, Jimmy. It's exactly right.
3rd and 10. Shakir Bolton waiting for him and throws him down. So they were able to stop the first down.
There you go.
3rd and 9. Launches it. Look who's open.
Good
Kelsey at the 40-yard line. Mahomes danced around.
This is still winnable for my Chiefs.
Was a miss.
Why are we so far behind the line?
3rd and 16. And Mahomes is going down as Hoyt, who was all over him on the previous play.
Hold on. You guys got to block more.
They get him for the 2nd time in this game.
I want you to watch right here. This is a great job.
77. Let up on your coverage, and they pointed it out on TV, bro. Like, not even me, on TV.
Of keeping this spot covered. Everyone.
Yeah, look at 77, and then the guy who claps on the other guy, too. It wasn't 77's all his fault, but still. Lazy ass offense line. Give him more time. Give him more time, guys. Whoever this guy is.
Has rush lane integrity.
Giving up on the play there. You saw him just walking as his quarterback. He's getting sacked, bro. Like, man. Couldn't be me.
Dumps it off to Shakir. Shakir out of bounds at the 50. And another first down for the Bills. Bootleg time. Trying to load up. It wasn't there. Dumps it up instead. And he's got Coleman for a first down.
Got to score, Chiefs. We got to do something. Hold them.
Pass down the field.
Not what we need. Open in between two guys. Come on. Who are 27 and who else?
20.
Quarterback sneak. Here we go.
Yep.
It's not the hump bump. It's the Josh Allen.
Josh with a little help from his friends. That's a touchdown.
All right, Chiefs, what are we doing here? Chiefs defense, you're getting smoked, and then Chiefs offense, you're getting smoked as well. What are we doing? Because now we're down 2 possessions in the going into the fourth. We need to score on this drive, and we need to score in the fourth. Defense, man the fuck up and hold them down. Now.
Watch Torrance on the right side right here, trying right here, and then he grabs him and just says, "Come here, buddy."
Put him in, yeah.
You called it with a little help from my friends.
A little help from my friends.
Third and 10. Wide open is Brown. And they get out of a 3rd and 10 jam. What a gutsy throw for 36 here, Tone.
Yeah, and it's a semi-pick play. And Ingram.
2nd and 8 from the 31 of the Bills to start the final quarter. In trouble again. And they got him.
Just watch this. I'm going to pretend to go speed to power, and I just bull rush and then swim move, and right there is why you go.
O-line, I mean.
Get someone of his caliber, and boy, has he shown up this year, and this is, looks like zone here.
Down the field, and
good pass.
Bill's sideline says incomplete.
4th and 17.
Lined up at the top.
Yeah, we got to go for it. We need to score.
4th and 17.
Pass.
Mahomes spinning back around, looking way down the field. Going to need a big one here. There it is.
Let's go.
You just feel that one coming. 29 yards to Rice.
See Rice.
What an amazing call. This is also why you go for it on 4th and 17. Possible pass interference, things like that.
From the 7.
Go, just run it in. Mahomes, just go. Yeah, keep going.
Flinging it. It gets within a yard of the first. Nope, it is Hunt, and he gets in with ease.
Again, like I said, like I've been saying all season, just give it to Kareem Hunt at the line. He'll take it in every time. The goal line rush.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Spread everybody out, and Kareem saw enough of an opening, little crease, didn't need much. Interesting, the big debate, do you go for it here after the next one? They're going for it right now.
And this is basically, okay, we stopped them, now they're going to throw it.
It is right there for Kelsey.
All right, now we're on with
reliable 28-21.
Guess who shows up?
Now, seeing the lead trimmed to 7 in a most improbable way. Allen fakes him out and takes off. And slides for 6.
In some ways, obviously, other big plays.
A first down. There's Cook looking for 100. Cook needs 13 to get there. He's got 14. That's the first running back. Take a seat and stand up.
Yo, he took a seat on the Chiefs bench. Hold on.
Cook needs 13.
Took a seat on
the Chiefs bench. To get there, he's got 14. That's the first running back.
Yo.
Take a seat.
Pushed him off. Get up. Yo.
2nd and 10. And look at that tackle.
Good D.
That was McDuffie.
Like I said, hold him here, D. Hold him here. Yeah, 3rd and 14. Hold him here. Turn around, get a touchdown. Come on.
Stepping up.
Man, good D, good D, good
Trying
D.
to fight off a tackle, but will not get away.
Sack.
From Chanel.
Go, Chanel.
What a play by Leo Chanel.
All right, let's go, Mahomes. Score. Tie it up.
It's Hunt.
Go, Hunt. Go.
What a run by Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, he
for 8 yards. Now, they opened the season talking about the Bills coming.
Here we go, Mahomes time.
Rushing 4.
Go, Mahomes.
Got time, throws
Kelsey.
it, dumps it off to Kelsey, and he falls
First down.
forward for the first down. Deep ball
Arm,
in the double coverage, and it's picked off.
Mahomes, I don't agree with it, bro. I don't agree with it. You guys are 3rd and 10. You guys are 3rd and 10, bro. And then you throw it to Xavier Worthy, the one, like, he's double covered. Even the commentator said it's a double coverage. Like, Worthy, he's fast, but I don't think he can make catches in traffic. And I don't think that's why, I don't think he should be used that way, bro. Like, come on, Mahomes. I love you, man, but no sense pause, but, like, come on. I get you had to get the ball out because you were getting rushed, and then the offensive lineman, this is really your fault. But I get you had to get it, but bro, can you like can you like get it out somewhere better?
Deep ball.
I don't know. He just
In the
I get you guys had to go. No, I feel like you guys could have recuperated and ran a 4th down play. I don't think you had to get it off here. I think you got, if anything, Mahomes, I just go down, take the sack, and then try to recuperate on 4th down. It's better than throwing an interception and throwing it down on 3rd down. You know what I'm saying? And totally like just throwing away your 4th down play.
double coverage, and it's picked off. Picked off by Hairston, the rookie.
Bosa closes the edge, and Mahomes knows he's got to let it go. Couldn't find everyone, and the rookie, who I think could be the game changer if he develops and he's the guy they think. Wow, look at that hit. He has speed.
Yeah, he's
and
going
he has
crazy.
shown up today in the biggest play of his young NFL career.
Just a second game.
They got Joey Bosa. I didn't mean to do that.
3.5 to go. He gets it to Kincaid.
Oh, yeah, and then he threw it away, so now we have no chance of coming back, at least. Yeah, no chance, because then they're going to score.
First down.
Jeez, did you just lose the
He
Bills,
tumbles
bro?
over McDuffie.
Sign run here, try and draw him off sides first.
It's going to the 2-minute warning, bro.
Throws it, tosses it, it's Cook. They've got their first down, and he stays in bounds.
How good is this guy? Wow.
Stop blazing them,
They're going to
commentator.
run this one.
Here's a handoff to Cook.
It's the right decision.
Got one. Nice it. Prater with the kick, and the kick. No, it hits
That's
the
big. That's big, bro.
17. Listen to this. Mahomes rolling to buy time, uses the sideline, and he's got Worthy.
17 seconds.
Deep to the 10-yard line.
Another deep pass out to the
Off
sideline.
the low snap. Mahomes, pressure, stepping up, gonna make the miracle play, and it falls incomplete.
I don't know, Mahomes. I think, honestly, make another sideline pass. You salvage the clock a bit more. You have more time, and then go for this on the 3rd down or like on the 3rd play. Then go for this, bro. I mean, now you have 3 seconds. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't kick it. You have to go for another like risky pass. And now you can't extend the play. You've got to go for like all deep now. I think Mahomes, you should have salvaged the clock a bit more. How much time did you have left when the play started?
He's got Worthy.
What, 17 seconds?
Deep.
You had 11 seconds. Okay, so you burned 6 seconds
to
off.
the 10-yard line.
I don't know. Get another sideline pass, like pass the 1st down. Burn 5 seconds off. Just burn 5 seconds, and you have 5 seconds, and then you can use the 5 seconds to run a shorter. I don't know.
Off the low
Just
snap.
so it's a shorter TD pass, because now you're going to have to go deep from the 40.
Sure. Step it up. Gonna make.
The pass would have been shorter if you were a bit closer, you know what I'm saying, like at the 30 or maybe the 20, but now you got to go deeper from the 40 if you want to win now.
The miracle play, and it falls.
And then you almost threw another pick, Mahomes, on top of that.
Incomplete. Was going for Thornton.
Now you have
and
to
here
like
we
the 40.
go.
Yeah, come on.
They
Damn near to
rush
50.
5. He backpedals. Somehow he gets it
he doesn't
all the way down to the 5, and it's knocked down incomplete.
He got it down to the 5, but he didn't get into the fucking touchdown. Damn it. Damn it.
And the Bills have won it.
Give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute to solve. Just give me a few seconds, man. Just. All right. Let me address it. So there were some defensive problems I noticed. I didn't see too much of Chris Jones making plays. Maybe I'll sleep. I don't know. I didn't see too much of him making plays. Like I said, though, I knew, like I said, because I knew my friends were texting about it, that I knew the Chiefs were going to lose. Just seeing how was kind of disappointing. I don't know how the Chiefs didn't score on the drive there, bro. They didn't. I didn't like how they utilized the final clock. I get it. Mahomes is the GOAT. And I get he's better. He's better at football than me. He makes more money from football than I do. But I don't know. I'm questioning it because they could have utilized that clock a lot better, and then maybe pulled off like a short TD to take into overtime, and then maybe win an OT. Um, yeah, Andy Reid, I don't know about the play calling. I don't know about the decision making on Mahomes on some of those plays too, like throwing the pick to Xavier Worthy when he was double covered. I didn't like that. But hey, everyone's gonna throw their picks. Everyone's gonna have a bad game. Mahomes, we've been good. We've been having a good game. Like I said, it historically though, when we lose to the Bills in the regular season, we beat them in the playoffs. And as long as I've been watching, we've been beating the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really watch. I like really grinded for like football in 2020. That's when I really started grinding watch football. So every year Mahomes just beats Josh Allen in the playoffs when it matters. So yeah, Bills fans, I don't really give a fuck. You guys won the battle, but we're gonna win the war. It's gonna be the same script. You guys are gonna lose in the playoffs again. We're gonna watch footage, adjust, and beat you guys if you guys are gonna even be healthy at that time. Now, Josh Allen, I'm proud of you. Performed good for my fantasy, but this still affects my team. Bills fans, it is what it is. See you in the playoffs. We're gonna demolish you there. So yeah, that's my piece. That's all I got, man. But if you have anything, let me know. Yeah, let me know what you think of the comments. But for the Chiefs Bills, that's gonna do it, man. Oh wait, no, it's not. We've also got a Jackson Kruger. Hold on, we got a Jackson Kruger sports video. What went wrong for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs versus I think he meant, but the versus the Buffalo Bills, not the Las Vegas Raiders.
Talk about
But let's go ahead and peep it. Shout out Jackson Kruger Sports. And the reason I watch these videos is to see like where they went lacking wrong in like an analytical perspective. You know what I'm saying? Someone who has like a deeper IQ than I do. I have like somewhat IQ, but someone who can analyze the play and actually tell me, okay, this is where they went wrong here. As aside from what I'm just seeing, someone who can point it out.
Patrick Mahomes and what went wrong for the Chiefs. Something we've had to do 4 times this season, which is pretty crazy. Again, this is a team that lost twice.
Okay, now he's gonna start insulting the Chiefs. I'm not gonna stand for it, Jackson Kruger. Every team is gonna have their fall off. I hope you talk about the Ravens like this because they're falling off too. Everyone's gonna fall off, but we're gonna come back. We're still gonna win. We're still going to the Super Bowl. We're having a rough early season. Second half of the season is ours. So don't come with the disrespect, sir.
Last season with their starters playing, and one of those was the Super Bowl. I mean, that's how consistently they won. Here, another loss, 5-4. Let's talk about it. For one thing, I mean, I just didn't think Mahomes was as sharp in this game as we usually expect from him. This play, a 3rd down and 7, man coverage concept. Rashee Rice, who's not running the deep route, but the route that's going to ultimately go towards the sideline just past the 1st down marker is where Mahomes is going to look. Mahomes takes the snap, looks in this direction, and as of right here I know it's a little blurry, sorry, but you see right here, is it open? I mean,
this is the play I was talking about. I get he was under pressure, but this is the play I was talking about.
A little bit. Nice throw, nice catch. You can make this work. It's going to be tough. I mean, this is definitely good coverage. However, here, this throw is just, it's a bit high. Yeah. Rice can't get his head turned around in time, and it's incomplete. 4th down and 7, and they punt the ball away. So, again, how you perform on 3rd downs impacts games. I mean, 1st and 2nd down matter too, of course, but 3rd down is going to be, if you can't convert on those plays, it's just going to matter a lot. This one, another one where it's going to be, this is a Noah Gray play, actually. So it's a man coverage concept. You see Gray's route on this play, and 2nd down and 12. So tough situation for Kansas City. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to look Noah Gray's direction. Gray is open. I mean, it would take a good throw. It would. But this is not an impossible throw. This is not, last play was kind of like, okay, that'd be a tough play. It's just one you kind of expect Mahomes to make. Here, this is not a tough play. It is one you expect Mahomes to make, and the throw is off. And, that meant that the Chiefs on the next play kind of had to play for 3. They do get those 3 points, but, had they hit on this, it's first and 10 at around the 15-yard line. Instead, gave the ball, we're only able to score 3 and give the ball back to Josh Allen. So, not ideal. This next one is definitely worth talking about as well. So it's going to be a passing play as you have Xavier Worthy in motion. And we're going to definitely have to talk about Cole Bishop, the safety who is in motion with him. Cole Bishop had a great game in this one. So watch what happens. Mahomes takes a snap, Worthy in motion. They're trying to get it to him quickly on a 3rd down and 3. It makes sense. You get the logic here, right? But Cole Bishop, really interestingly, so he's just playing the receiver. He's not even playing the ball. And Worthy puts his hands up a little early. If Worthy doesn't do that, well, Bishop's not going to realize the ball is there. But watch Bishop. He never sees that ball the entire way. He just leaps up and uses his body to deflect it.
He luckily blocked the ball. He didn't actually defensively make a good play. He luckily blocked the ball on Worthy. So that was a fluke, is what you're saying.
Risky play, because if he misjudges that, Worthy could be off for a touchdown potentially. But hey, he makes the play work. And I got to say for Mahomes, I mean, he let that ball really hang up there. Had Bishop played that one slightly differently, that could have been a pick 6. That was very much in the cards. Had Bishop been playing the ball instead of the receiver, ultimately it still kind of worked out for the Bills, but could have worked out a lot better for the Bills. And then on 4th down and 3, so the following play, they decided to go for it. Makes sense, right? In no man's land, 4th and 3, you have Mahomes. Why not try for it? But here, concept pretty simple, where you have Rashee Rice just taking 2 steps and looking for the football, and then Kelce will run further down the field. And essentially, the idea is there's only one Bills defender in that area. It's also Cole Bishop. You throw it to where he's not covering. Right when this play begins, though, Bishop doing a good job of essentially what you want to do here, if you're Bishop, is stay as far back as possible, but still to the point where if the ball is thrown to Rashee Rice, you can step in and make sure Rashee Rice doesn't pick up the 1st down. And Bishop is doing that to a T right here. Mahomes tries for a quick throw.
Okay, so this was a good play on Bishop. I'll give him his credit. I didn't mean to do that. As a defensive player, I want to give their defensive players credit. If he's making good plays and doing stuff, I'll give him his credit.
Away, and they get the stop there on 4th down and 3. It's just really good play from Bishop.
He's the menace. This is the reason why him and Bosa are the reasons why we're having troubles on offense.
That's kind of one thing that would pleasantly surprise me if I am a Bills fan, and maybe worry me a bit if I'm a Chiefs fan, is it does feel like a lot of times when these two teams have played, even in the regular season, it's not necessarily the defensive backs for Buffalo making the plays, right? It's Josh Allen making the plays, and it's Kansas City making the plays, and it's Kansas City's secondary making the plays. But getting wins like that is certainly optimistic if you are a Buffalo Bills fan who, again, listen, as I'm sure as much as you enjoy beating the Chiefs in the regular season, you trade it all for one playoff win, and that's kind of what we're previewing for this season, right? We assume these two teams will find each other in the playoffs. There's a lot of other good teams. The Chiefs aren't even in a playoff spot right now, so there's no guarantee, but you have to think about it, at least, when you're watching this. Heading over here, I mean, I think I should mention, we saw some ridiculous Mahomes plays in this game. We did. To pretend like Mahomes was just a disaster would be...
Yeah, and he still performed. He still played well. He did good. He scrambled, got 1st down.
This good. One, Mahomes takes the snap.
But he did make some bad plays,
pressure off the edge, so he steps up in the pocket, but it's still collapsing. He's going to have to, throw with guys all around him, but it's just one of those classic Mahomes plays where he just gets enough time, somehow finds a wide open Travis Kelce. Cole Bishop fell on the ground on that one, so not Bishop's best play. He had a good game, trust me. Not his best rep, but hey, when you try to cover Kelce for 7 seconds, eventually you're going to give it up. Great stuff from Kelce and Mahomes. On this one, Hollywood Brown faked as though he's going over the middle, then goes back towards the bottom of the screen. He wins that matchup pretty significantly. That was Christian Benford, who's good corner, maybe not having his best season here, though got burned badly on that one. So you saw good play by Mahomes there. Of course, the 4th and 17, we have to talk about this. This was Chiefs down 15 with 14 minutes left. Decided to go for it 4th and 17. I mean, you could try a 57-yard field goal. Harrison Butker does have a big leg. Granted, it's Buffalo. It's not a dome, right? So that changes things, but you could try it. Watch Mahomes kind of fake as though he's going one way and then go the other way. Joey Bosa had such a clear lane to Mahomes. He assumed something was wrong, kind of went backwards. Really clever design by Andy Reid. They also have a good scheme down the field. Mahomes hits Rashee Rice, who they ran a zone buster like that far down the field because they had this little wrinkle to give Mahomes more time on a 4th and 17. Usually 4th and 17, you're just trying to see if you can get the ball there, have time to get the ball there. But with the little wrinkle, they have time. Run to zone buster, really good stuff there by the Chiefs. Although, again, I have to I have to bring up something like this. I think was a real story in this game. So this is second down and goal. This was after that Hollywood Brown play that gets them to the 1 yard line. They run it, don't get it. So now you burn your timeout. Well, now what do? Mahomes takes the snap. They decide to pass, and you look right here, nothing is open. It looks like Kareem Hunt could potentially get open, but he's actually going to get covered up. Pressure starts coming from multiple different areas. Mahomes has to just get rid of this football. People bring up the offensive line injuries. I didn't think the offensive line played that bad in this game, to be honest.
I think they did. They didn't play that bad, but they were giving up. There was in the highlights there were like some plays they were giving up, bro, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. They could have done better. I feel like they could have done better. Now, if we're injured, that's a different story. But yeah, they definitely did give up some plays, some blocks that altered some plays that for Mahomes to make, because there were some plays where he was getting pressured and he couldn't make the throw the exact number he wanted, so he had to make a forced throw and it didn't go in. So I don't know. They played him mid, in my opinion.
Honest, but when you're holding on to the ball for forever, what the defensive line did a good job of was just keeping Mahomes in the pocket. Don't let him scramble. Only one rush for Mahomes. That was a big part of what the defensive line did. Also, play like this. I mean, Maxwell Hairston, we got to talk about him. So Maxwell Hairston was drafted in the first round, out of Kentucky, 30th overall pick for Buffalo. He is a speed guy. And for Kansas City, they have a speed guy of their own, Xavier Worthy, who had a big game in the conference championship game. And I'm not saying they only drafted Maxwell Hairston in the first round with that in mind, but I definitely believe they drafted him with that in mind.
Yo, the Bills are drafting players in order to stop the Chiefs because they're so tired of losing to us, bro. Yo, imagine having to draft a team around, like, strategizing your draft around the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys are hilarious, Bills. You guys are fucking funny.
Mind. You see on this one-on-one matchup with those two guys where
it's like you're standing in the dark. We've got to get him this year. We've got to get him this year. Like, yo, you guys are hilarious.
And Hairston, Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to look up in that direction. Hey, Xavier Worthy one-on-one. Let's give it a go. Let's see what these two guys got. And
I didn't like that play, though. I didn't like that play because I felt Worthy was too contested.
Chiefs, I think sometimes they'll just say in the regular season, well, yeah, let's see if this will work. If it does work, well, then when it matters, we know it. And if it doesn't, we'll have to figure something else out. Well, here, I mean, yeah, there's nothing available. Worthy complete.
And I hate to say it, but Worthy's more of like, if he's open, you need to bomb it to him. But if he's like covered, bro, he cannot. He needs to like go. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Maybe he needs to go in the weight room or something. But like, he cannot cut. Like when he's one-on-one. Even when he's one-on-one contested, bro, he can't make the catch. So he's more of like an open player, and then he'll like catch the ball and then run it down the field because he has all that speed. But in terms of like catching in traffic, making contested passes, I don't know about that.
Boxed out. Worthy doesn't even see the ball, so you can't argue pass interference when the receiver isn't making a play on the ball. It wouldn't have been interference anyway. Just a really good job by Hairston to completely box him out. And also, we should talk about the pick. I mean, this, as much as we're talking about this as a disaster for the Chiefs, and I think it was in some ways. Disaster is too strong of a word, but
this is the play where he's going to throw it down too deep.
A disappointment for them. 3rd down and 10, down 7 points with 4.5 minutes left. This is very much a game. Mahomes takes a snap, and a couple things to note. For one thing, pressure off the edge. This is Joey Bosa, who did have a very good game. Backup right tackle here. Although I didn't think there was actually to me, there wasn't a noticeable difference when Wanya Morris came in to play for Jawan Taylor. For the right tackle, I don't think there was a big difference there. But with the pressure, when Mahomes makes this throw, he knew the pressure was coming. It was the right side, not the left side.
I didn't like this. He was too contested, and then Worthy, he can't. Like I said, he can't make. I hate to trash him, bro, but he cannot make catches in traffic. He needs to work on that part of his game.
Make the throw anyway, and with Worthy, I mean, this almost just feels like a jump ball right here, and for Worthy, that's just not really his game. He did make a couple of contested catches in that Bills game once again, including one that many people didn't think should have been a call, but it was a catch, but it was. Here though, it's a catch in the other way. I mean, really, Worthy did a bad job of tracking that football. I mean, that's not very well done by him. But also, hey, Hairston did a good job of tracking it, gets the pick, and that was, I really think, the play of the game. The Bills were able to not score because they missed the field goal, but kill.
It's a pick. It's not the play of the game, bro. Calm down.
Enough clock to ultimately win the game.
This did kind of seal the fate. This did kind of start.
If you cover well, you're gonna do good stuff in the NFL. Even with some miracle Mahomes plays, he needed a couple more to be able to win it. So because of that, you look at this game and say, Yes, the Bills have now beaten the Chiefs 5 consecutive years in the regular season. They have lost 4 consecutive times in the postseason. However, I do think the way that the Bills won, you feel a little bit better if these teams match up again. As for the Chiefs in general, so they're 5-4 right now. I do think that Mahomes isn't going to miss the throws that he missed in this game again. And I do think Buffalo kind of has built their defense to beat the Chiefs in many ways. 5-4, you're going to.
That's funny. So again, so he's admitting it. He's saying that the Bills literally like drafted and built their team around beating the Chiefs. We've got to beat the Chiefs this year. They get us every fucking year. We've got to get them. We've got to get them. Such so funny.
Have to find probably at
It's
least
hilarious.
5 more wins to get into the postseason. The good news for them, you play the Titans, the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Texans. I kind of feel like those are going to be 4 wins. And then you have the Broncos twice, the Chargers, and the Colts. Can't guarantee any of those, but you win those. You win one of those games and the other 4. Well, that puts you at 5-7, and you're in. But again, maybe you drop a stupid game to the Texans or something, and then you aren't able to beat the Broncos either time you play. Like, there's little margin for error. They've really put themselves behind the 8 ball. I think they'll find a way to get in, but I mean, they're going to have to get guys more open than they got in this game. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know.
Okay, yeah, stop. He was kind of yapping at the end there. The Chiefs are gonna make it to the playoffs again. Everyone likes to kick us while we're down. Oh, I was kicking something. Everyone likes to kick us while we're down. When we lose the Bills or just teams they like seeing. Teams like they like seeing us lose too. Um, yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Now, I will give the credit where credit's due. Josh Allen had a good game. He had his TDs. Hopefully that benefited my fantasy. Also, the defense too. Bosa and then the safety guy they were talking about. If they're giving the defense, the Chiefs offense hell from a defense perspective, I gotta give them their credit. Now, Chiefs. Oh, you gotta step it up. I'd say Xavier Worthy. Maybe you gotta practice like making contested passes or something because that's the game that you really need to elevate, and that's where they're gonna need you at. Because Rasheed Rice is going to be covered. They're going to be covering him. Hollywood Brown, I don't know, or Hollywood Brown. Find a way to get Hollywood Brown more open. More plays. But yeah, I think a weak point is Xavier Worthy, and then him not being a good like in traffic catcher, or just find a way to set get more pick plays right to get Worthy open. Because if you can get him open, get him pass down the field, he's fast, so he can just run into run into a TD or run it deep in the field. So yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Bills fans, we're just gonna see you in the playoffs, and we're probably gonna beat you in the playoffs. I know you guys don't want to hear it, you don't want to accept it yet, but it's gonna happen. It happens every year. Again, we're 4-0. We're undefeated against you in the playoffs. It is what it is. Don't hate me. Hate facts. So yeah, with that, man, that's gonna do it for the Chiefs. Let me know what you think in the comments. But for now, peace. Oh, and yeah, so usually I do the fantasy. Hold on, I usually do the fantasy at the end of like the football videos, but it's gonna get its own video for YouTube. So just peep it at the end. But yeah, that's gonna do now for the Chiefs. Peace.